Okay, this is part 2. Down here in the bottom of your screen, there's a little section that's called Affinia Studio, and you just click on that to open it, and it'll open up to a screen. And I guess if I close out of this and then reopen it, it'll open up to a screen that offers you some different options. You want to select Build on the left-hand side, and once I select that, I'm going to see basically a picture of the inside of what the printer is. And I could draw directly in here. I could make shapes and things, but it's far easier to import an STL file that I've created somewhere else. So that's what I'm going to do. I click this plus sign to add things, and then there's a little section where I can add other stuff. So I'm just going to click on one of these and try to add in. It's going to import a file. I'm going to go, this is my desktop. I'm going to do this as a test. That looks like what we made. And I'm going to click OK. And once it's in here, right off the bat, I'm just going to check to make sure that it did in fact end up sitting right on the ground. And there's kind of different ways to do that. Just like before, there's a little box in the corner I can select and grab and tip things to different angles and whatnot. But just going to like a front view or a side view, I can see, generally speaking, whether or not it's in the right place. If I need to change its location, I can select it by clicking up here. There's a little arrow thing to move stuff, and it is kind of a hassle. I can click on little arrows and I can shift it more towards the center of the printing bed. You want to locate your file pretty near the center if you have a choice, but a lot of times it just pops up there, so it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. At this point, this is ready to print, and so now I'm going to go ahead and print it. To print it, I'm going to have to turn on the printer, which is right here, and I hopefully can do this without it being too crazy. There is an on-off switch that's located in the back right, way in the back down low, I think. Yeah, at the very bottom in the back. Can you see that on the screen, kind of, where my arm is? Yeah. I click it on, and it should start making some weird noises. And I'm going to have to reuse it. Sorry, Miss Angel. That's going to be an awesome